Melee Hunter's busted. What's this? Okay, so they're dueling Hunter. Okay, you ready? Okay, so he puts on dual wield as the melee Hunter. Warrior charges in. He's half HP.
That's a warrior, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna show Matt.
I want to watch that again. Wait, what does he actually hit? Warrior charges in. What's the first spell that Ampes hits? He's stunned. What's he actually hitting here? What was this? Was that a Raptor strike? Raptor, reset Raptor?
That's a warrior, by the way. I'm gonna show Maui melee prowess.
Damn, dude. Okay, so that's definitely gonna get nerfed, right? Raptor makes both your weapons attack at the same time. I mean, that just seems ridiculous. Okay, I forgot to say this. So we made the Reddit page last week, and I went on it this morning. Actually, I did some stuff over the weekend. I added some links, and I added some rules, and I added some mods. And we're already top 50% ranked by size, so we're getting pretty large, which is fantastic. But I went on it this morning, and you guys are actually using this. Look, Asmin reacts to Xaryu's TikTok. We'll watch that. Nomergon's fun. Henry Cavill.
Half a year.
Mages can teleport to anyone. I didn't know that. We'll definitely get to that. You guys are actually using the Reddit. I didn't know this was going to be a failed experiment or a good experiment, but it seems like way more people are using the Reddit than the Discord. Or maybe it's nice because I can see the upvotes and downvotes and comments and views and like thumbnails and stuff. But this is really, really cool. The comeback kids call out Xaryu as a speed leveling exploiter. Speed leveler, huh? I'm level 32. Sod has been out for like 5 days. I am so insane at speed leveling, boys. Let's go. Dude, I am so fast at leveling. I agree. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. Am I actually an what does exploiter mean? Exploiter. To make full use of and derive the benefit from. Yeah, I guess I do make full use of stockades. Wait, hold on. That's not even a bad thing. Yeah, hell yeah, I make the full use of things. Hell yeah, I'm an exploiter. Wait, what? Wait, isn't that a good thing? Exploiter gaming. Maybe it's different in gaming. In video games, it exploits the use of a bug or a glitch. Or the use of elements of a game system in a manner not intended by the game developers.
We were right about that. Before this hotfix, some of the speed levelers and players who were exploiting the fact that they could continuously farm tokens by repeatedly killing people with engraved...
Oh, they were talking about this? Oh, yeah, no, yeah, no, I wasn't exploiting this either. This wasn't a different exploit. This was, I was showing the stream what not to do here.
Yards over and over and over again. It actually allowed them to acquire all of their epics, their mounts, and anything else they were really interested in at the PvP vendor within 24 to 36 hours or so of the event being active. As you can see on screen here, Xaryu and a ton of other players were actually getting repeatedly killed while they were actually trying to farm as many blood tokens as well during the time. It seems that Blizzard actually picked up quickly on this behavior, and within about roughly a day, they released a hotfix for the PvP event. They stated that this fix will actually make players who recently...
Here are some answers. The new Bloodless buff you get after resing does not prevent you from gaining stacks. It prevents you from giving hostile enemy stacks. We're working on another hotfix to change it from a buff to a debuff so you can see it on a hostile target and know that you won't gain anything from them. You aren't forced to run back to your corpse to res. You can res instantly and for free at any spirit healer, and there are also chain spirit healers all over the zone. Wow, okay, Blizzard W. Okay, I like that. So camping the graveyard is completely pointless now. I still think they should make it so you're immune for like 15 or 30 seconds so that people don't go to the graveyard even more. Like, don't incentivize people to camp graveyards ever. Even if you don't get bloods, it's still annoying. And just to clarify, the reason I was doing this, I already had like 600 bloods in my inventory, which is like enough to buy the epic ring anyway. Before I even did this, I was doing this, just to be clear, to show the chat that you can literally just spam res and get bloods, and that Blizzard should fix it, which they ended up doing. So no problem, chat.
Within about roughly a day, they released a hotfix for the PvP event. They stated that this fix will actually make players who recently resurrected be worth nothing now for other players for 1 minute, and this will prevent...
Guys, I was exploiting so that no one else did. I was exploiting to show Blizzard how to fix their exploit, okay? I was only exploiting to make the game better.
Players from camping at the graveyard and just constantly killing each other over and over and exploiting the event. They also cleaned it up to where you could see if an enemy player has the debuff now, also emphasizing the fact that you could resurrect instantly for free at any spirit healer, and additionally respawn at all the chained spirits within the zone as well. So you can die, corpse turn to a chained spirit, resurrect for free with no res sickness. Now, I do think it's obvious the fact that dying inside of the PvP event is normal, but it feels horrible to have to run around and find a chain harvest to resurrect unless you get camped. Because let's be honest here, no one wants to waste time being dead. Everyone just wants to kill each other and have some fun, and it seems I'm not the only one who has this same thought. Now, players are even taking to the forums and Reddit and stating that the Blood Moon exploitation from players, they should have their epic items revoked because they abused the game system when it was in an infant state, and at the moment they were exploiting it rather than bug reporting and not playing the game to how the designers intended it to, and it's ridiculous and unhealthy for the player base. Stating, having a bunch of people from the very first 24 hours have the best items in the game that will dominate all of the zones and raid content will surely be healthy for the game, by the way.
Do you realize how easy it is to get the epic items from the Blood Moon event? If players had their items wiped, they could refarm those epic items in like 2 Blood Moon events, like 1 or 2 events. It's so easy. It just takes like a couple events. Like it doesn't take any time at all. It's not like it takes a month to farm and people exploited it and got it in a day. No, it takes a day to farm and people exploited it and got it in a day. So like, yeah.
Way they were being sarcastic. And to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, I do have to agree. Right now, it's a really, really tough week to be a Blizzard developer, because everyone's looking to you to solve all the problems. But, I mean, let's be honest here. Obviously, all these players getting the epic gear and mounts within 24 hours was not intended from the Blizzard developers. And in my opinion, it seems a little BS that they even were allowed to do this. But then on the other hand, what are the developers really going to do? Are they going to wipe their gear, take away all the epics they just got? The only issue is now that all these players that acquired their gear the exploitative way simply have a massive advantage over players who now have to grind it out the normal way. So now
I think that's a bit of a stretch. Like, you can get everything from those vendors in like a day anyway, right? Like, I agree with the sentiment that if you're cheating, you should, like, you know, especially if it's something really hard to get, the Blizzard should take it. I agree with the sentiment, but like in reality here, it's just a different situation. Yeah.
Now, simply put, it's not fair, and it's a very big problem. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below, because I'm really, really curious to hear your thoughts and potential solutions to a big problem like this. Now, rather than just sit here and bash on the STV event, we actually have some ways to improve it through going through the forums, Reddit, and community comments to make it a really good world PvP experience. Things such as Stranglethorn Veil having a vast amount increased random respawn points, so there's no such thing as deathballing, graveyard camping, win trading, etc. And it seems that the developers are taking notice of all these suggestions and even liking some of the tweets directed to them over on Twitter. My personal favorite suggestion actually being that if you die during the event, you get instantly spawned in the air at a random location in the zone with a goblin glider buff, so you can slow fall to a directed location of your choosing. Then you simply try to meet up with your teammates or friends, or even go solo, almost like jumping out of a helicopter ready for battle. I don't know about you guys, but gliding down and jumping on top of people with my two-handed enhancement shaman sounds like a really badass way to engage in a fight. Additionally, the developers are keeping an eye on player feedback concerning warlocks inside of the event as well, with when they die, they are actually respawned with no pet being active, and they have to use a soul shard once again to summon a pet, which is really tedious, annoying, and costly, considering soul shards are a bit rough to farm out. Other than that, though, the PvP event is absolute insanity, and it's a really, really risky move from the developers to add something like this. And to be honest, man, it's one of the coolest things they've ever done inside of World of Warcraft as a whole. Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, once again, the game has been out for only a few days. It's going to take some time to iron it out, clean up the rough spots, and I'm sure once they do it, it's probably going to be the coolest PvP event they've ever had inside of World of Warcraft.
I actually agree with that, right? Like, there's so many W's with this event. The big L is the res, right? The res problem. Everyone's just spam resing and spam killing each other. But if they find a way to get people scattered throughout the game, probably my favorite suggestion is, I think they've used this on retail at some point. When you res, you're immune for like 15 seconds or like a minute or 30 seconds, whatever. You have an immunity buff where you just don't take any damage. So no one would be incentivized to ever go near a spirit healer. Now, if you attacked, of course, that immunity would come off, right? Similar to, I think maybe New World has that, and I think some other games too. But that way, people are fighting out in the world. You're not going near any of the res points at all. Now, the Goblin Glider thing, like make it like Fortnite, maybe. That's probably a little bit more difficult on like the technical side of things. And like, it might also be annoying if you're like running around the zone and like 6 people just like Goblin Glider on top of you. And it's like, okay, what the hell? But it's interesting nonetheless. I think another suggestion could be when you die, you go to like the nearest res point, but then you could have like click on like a random res point and it would like teleport you to any of the random res points around the zone so that you could like get away from who's camping you or farming you and just go to like a completely different part of the zone and PvP there to scatter people out through the zone a little bit more. I mean, there's tons of different things they could do, but the reality is you don't want them camping the graveyard, right? Like that's the main thing Blizzard needs to solve. And if they can solve that, this event is actually really good, way better than Ashen Vale, way better than, I mean, any event that I can remember. Like this owns. It's just the res thing. You can't just have like 100 people in the graveyard all the time resing at the same point because that sucks. So you have to like pick one of the ways to fix it and then move on from there. And something else we can give Blizzard credit on, there was no PTR for this, right? They had like just a thought, they implemented it, and for the most part it owns, and yeah, there's some issues, but there was no testing really when it comes to like public testing. There, of course, there's like small internal testing, but like overall, I would still call it a massive W.
Moving on, if you're having trouble leveling inside of Season of Discovery's second phase, don't forget to actually go acquire the brand new sleeping bag. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the questline for acquiring this is a little bit tedious, and you do have to run around the world, which does take some time, but man, oh man, is it worth it.
Okay, I think that's all we wanted to see from here. Cool. Well, yo, thanks for linking this one as well. You sound paid or at least partnered. I am not paid by Blizzard, but we could change that, Blizzard. Are you listening? Yo, Blizzard, we could work together, all right? I could continue playing your game like I have been for the last 20 years. And I could be on some type of, yeah, I'll have my people get in touch with your people. We'll figure it out. What was I saying? Sleeping bag not worth it. I actually got it just because I'm discovering the new season. Some people seem to have the criticism in general that Stranglethorn Veil Zone is laggy. Is that like the biggest complaint? I've only played it 2 or 3 times and I didn't lag, but I was super ahead of the curve. So maybe there's more people there now. I'm trying to think the fix to this. The only real fix is making the servers carry less people or spinning up more layers, right? Like that, it seems like that's like the only real fix, right? Making the servers smaller or spinning up more layers. Like that, I mean, that's really all you can do. Okay, mages can teleport to anyone, anywhere with a sleeping bag. Wait, what? I can port? Oh my gosh, I don't need to buy 1 gold summons from warlocks anymore. I can just say looking for someone with a sleeping bag, have them put it down. Or like better yet, when I'm streaming, I can be like, yo, any viewer with a sleeping bag next to Wailing Caverns right now, boom, invite you to a group, you throw down your bag, I port to you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll probably still have to tip 1 gold. All right, let's take a look at this.
Teleport. anywhere as a mage using the Scroll of Liminal Passage.
Okay, teleport to a party member. Both you and the target must be resting at an inn or a city. Oh, but resting counts as a sleeping bag, huh?
And cozy sleeping bag. Once your friend is wherever you're trying to go, they use the sleeping bag. You can also use your sleeping bag, or you can be in an inn, and you can use your Scroll of Liminal Passage to get anywhere.
Oh, so I need to use my sleeping bag too, or I'd have to be in an inn. So it has to be like a double sleeping bag, which is a 3-hour cooldown. Okay, so it's not as good as it seems.
Or to any friend anywhere in the world.
It works.
It fucking works.
I mean, that's still pretty cool. That's still pretty cool. Like, it's like a 3-hour teleport anywhere on the globe if you have someone that's gonna get fixed. No, I mean, it's kind of intended. They're resting. You can teleport to any city anytime. You don't need yours. Oh, true. True, I'm a mage. I could port to like Ironforge and then have someone else use their sleeping bag. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I could just port anywhere at any time. Man, that's dope. Warlock Closet intended too. I don't know what the Warlock Closet is. I'm gonna be completely honest. I've been hearing people talk about it. I actually don't know what it is. What is that? That's really rad though. I like that that they added. How is your P2 journey going? What's this? Oh shit. Oh my god. I didn't know what I was looking at first. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, that's so brutal, bro. Oh, that's so brutal. So he jumped off early. And now, like, you have to, for the sleeping bag, I think there's an item over here you have to click on. But you can't get back up. And he's on a dam. So now he has to jump down in the water, run around. It's going to take like an hour to get back there. 5 minutes lost? There's no way that's 5 minutes. There's no way that's 5 minutes. That's gotta be hella time. Yeah, he can get this Warlock. Bro, if I'm this guy, I'm whispering that Warlock. It's like a 10 to 15 minute run. Okay, yeah, sure. Sounds about right. 20 minutes maybe? Sure, whatever. I would whisper the Warlock and tip him a gold for a summon. If that was me, that's what I would do. Damn, that's rough. That's funny, bro. One of the nice things about Reddit is, like, this was cross-posted from Classic WoW in one, like, that's really nice. We can see that our Classic WoW memes really easily now. Cool. Win trading in the STV event? What? Who would ever do that? Wait, who would ever win trade the STV event? With the announcement of the STV PvP event for Phase 2, many players were concerned that it would lead to win trading. What a bunch of losers. It seems as though these concerns were valid with players already participating in the exploit. Who would exploit? Blizzard has mentioned in dev interviews that they plan on punishing players for participating in such behavior.
Trading. Already fucking win trading.
That's a bullshit.
That's some bullshit.
Good event, Blizzard. This is great because these guys are win trading and this guy's respawning non-stop to give them kills. And the respawn's instant. So the guild impact is literally killing a player in impact and win trading.
Oh.
I'm trading.
Okay, first of all, he says good game, Blizzard. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Blizzard can make a better game. Sure, yes. But these guys are losers for doing this. You can already get the best gear in the game in like a day or two. They're losers. Yeah, you can blame Blizzard, sure. Like, yeah, they've actually already rolled out a hotfix. They rolled out a hotfix within 12 hours or something, so people can't do this anymore, right? You're not going to get tokens anymore from doing this. But like, the real problem is are these people here that just like abusing this stupid system. Yeah, it's already fixed. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like people just grief themselves, man. Like you have, how much content is P2? 2 weeks? Like 2 weeks of content if you're a gamer. If you're a dad, maybe 4 weeks or 6 weeks. If you're a Giga Chad gamer, it's 2 days of content, 3 days maybe. If you're like pulling 24-hour streams and stuff. Why? That's a bullshit. Oh.
Trading. Already fucking win trading.
That's a bullshit.
That's a bullshit.
That's a bullshit.
That's a bullshit. Oh my gosh. If this gets 300 upvote, Xaryu will stream retail arenas to get rank 1 on all 3 mage specs. Why does this have 40 upvote? Can I downvote it again? Let's see, spam. Yo, Coda, thanks for the tier 1. Appreciate it, man. Can we get this man back to retail PvP? Feels so wasted playing classic, doing Asmongold React content. I miss the OG PvP days. Damn. Should we talk about this for a second? Like, damn. L take, let the man live. Yeah, this goes a little bit past just retail PvP, to be completely honest. For people that have been paying attention and tuning in, it's more about the fact that I have a family and a kid, and it's nice to be able to turn the stream off at 5 p.m. or 4:30 and make dinner with the family, go for a walk, get ready for bath time, you know what I mean? Put the baby down. I'm 30, bro. I'm turning 31 this year. I have zero excitement to stay up and play WoW arenas at like 8 p.m. like I used to when I was in my 20s single. Like I'm just being real. You know what I mean? Do I like retail PvP? I actually kind of still do. I was watching the AWC last weekend. It's still really fun to watch. Am I gonna play more retail PvP? Honestly, at some point I probably will. But like posts like this, I don't know, man. Like it's just missing a bit of context, I think. It's not that I hate it. It's more like with the life right now, it's really nice to be able to play like kind of variety games on stream, watch some videos, and turn the stream off in the evening and hang out with the family instead of sweating retail PvP like I've done for the last 12 years. Okay. And I think to add even more context, it's also important to note competing at the top level of something is can be very draining. And at some point, like everyone eventually retires, right? I'm not saying I'm necessarily fully retired, but what I am saying is this. If I were to play WoW arenas for 5 years and then retire, and then people are saying, can we get this man back? If I played for 10 years and then retired, if I played for 12 years then retired, if I played for 15 years then retired, like at some point I have to live my life too, right? And that's just the reality. Like I'm not going to be playing WoW arenas for the rest of my life at a high end, but what I will probably be doing is you know, making content to some degree on something. So I don't know. I hope that makes sense. I know there's a lot of like a massive fan base that wants to see it, and you know, maybe one day, maybe with the new expansion we'll play, or maybe here and there we'll play. But for the time being, the content is going to be variety. I mean, that's just reality. Yeah. I'm glad you're going with that path. It's a difficult decision to make, but I am too. Yeah, no need to sweat. Some WoW con is better than no WoW content. Yo, thanks, bro. One of us. Yeah, I'm a casual. Play how you want. He can choose to watch something else. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Maybe I read into it too much. I love the variety content. Thanks, bro. Thanks, man. World of Warcraft's Pandora's Box. I have not watched this yet, but it's a 2-hour video, so I'm gonna wait. I'm going to wait. The exact second WoW Classic released. Is this a screenshot? Like, what am I? What? Okay. A screen. What am I watching? Copper, thanks for the 5 gifted subs, bro. I appreciate it. Makes you more relatable. I mean, yeah. I like these days, I'm definitely... How do I say this? I'm enjoying... I think retirement is a strong word, but I'm enjoying just like playing games and having fun versus sweating to be at the top of the ladder. I think people don't understand what it takes and how much effort it takes to maintain a top level at something, and to be able to just relax and have fun is pretty great. It's really nice, especially when you've been doing that for over a decade straight. Getting rank 1 almost every season for a decade straight is a considerable amount of effort, right? So yeah, I'm having fun, bro. Similar to when Shroud retired from Counter-Strike, I was sad to hear you stop playing arenas on retail, but watching you stream these past few months has been nothing but fun. Different type of Czar, and that's okay. Much love. Thank you, Dooley. I appreciate that. I really do, man. Thank you very much. Watch the voiceover. Wait, am I missing? Is there a voiceover for this? Easy choice to do Friday. Yeah, agreed. Well, thanks, boys. I appreciate the support. I do. I appreciate the support, man. Speaking of, man, I talked about this earlier in the stream, but it's been like...
Oh my god, he's streaming.
It's been like 1 year. 3v3 goes into a 2v3. Oh yeah, I was watching this weekend.
However, paralyzed on Butter, he's not going to be able to help. Meep rolls away to safety, but Gum and Danny are all over him. There's nowhere he's going to be able to go. He actually manages to escape. I can't believe it, using the Tiger's left, but now a full leg sweep lands. He portals away, gets gripped back. Meep doing a great job living, but it is not enough ultimately.
It's so good to see Danny Carey playing again. Like, that's awesome to see. Danny Carey's like an OG druid turned monk, like legend. It's cool to see him in the AWC.
Will fall. CML up 2-0 in this series.
So, wait, Venruki says they're up 2-0.
He's not going to get away from the Roadrunner this time around. And they're still playing it out 2v3. I mean, I guess they have no trinket. Is there some sort of miracle opportunity that they get from this position? I mean... It'd be absolutely ridiculous if they 2v3. I don't think... Have we ever seen a team 2v3 from, like, a full HP position?
Ever? Maybe. I'm not confident in answering yes or no completely, but...
I feel like we've never seen it from full HP. Like, this is a complete hard reset. Have we seen this before? It might just be happening for the first time.
No way. No way. Are they going to kill him? They did.
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me?
Did they kill Danny, too?
No way.
They killed Danny, too?
Oh my God, bro. What a clip. What a clip. Are you kidding me? They actually just get a double like that, man.
Kidding me. They actually pulled off a win. This is maybe one of the greatest comebacks we've seen. I can't believe Draco
Wait, it's not over. Gum might 1v2 them now. They 2v3 them, but Gum might 1v2 them. He has karma.
Keep running. Sleepwalk. I can't believe it. That was insane.
There's no way. Gum, is he going to finish him? Karma. Mr. Fury on the parry on the death streak, and I think it's a 1v2 reversal. Oh my God, Butta's doing whatever he can to heal Zeke.
I like how Venruki is sitting on the desk, and Venruki's like, no. And Supati's Sid is like, yeah, this could happen.
Look at these living flames. He just over and over. He's he goes down. 1v1, he dodges the fire breath. He's at 1% health, and he paralyzes the Evoker. There's no shot this is coming down to a 1v1 right now. Oh my God, Butta is so mad about not... I hate chasing a Windwalker like this.
Yeah,
this is probably one of the most annoying points in the game.
Sucks.
Then you gotta chase the Windwalker around the pillar, but he connects the Disintegrate. He defuses it. It's a race at this point. Butta can't get away. He's getting disable rooted. He deep breaths, but Gum dodges it. Oh my God, he dodges the deep... He walled nothing. He walled air. He got scared, and he pressed his wall when Gum isn't even trying to attack. I think Gum's got this.
I think there's a good chance that he does. I don't know if Butta's going to be able to really reset. Gum's moving in. Paralyzed into a leg sweep. He's going to be immediately trinketed. And Gum gets the trinket. He is pushing for the win, though. Touch of Karma comes up in 30 seconds, but Butta is ultimately going to fall. Absolutely insane. I mean, what? What did we just watch?
That is maybe the best retail arena clip I've ever seen. It was a 3v3. Meep died. Zeke and Butta turn it around in a 2v3 to get a double kill, and then Gum 1v2s. That might be the best arena clip of all time. Yeah, very similar to like an orange marmalade situation, except okay, the orange marmalade clip is still probably better, to be completely honest, because that was more like 1v3, wasn't it? But yeah, this is like one of my top favorite arena clips like ever. That was awesome. That was so good. Speaking of Meat Monk, I was on Twitter this morning. Oh, look at this guy. All right, Meat Monk says less than 24 hours on the spec and already higher CR than you clowns. So to give you some context, Meat Monk 2 days ago, February 10th, says, can we remove Fistweaver, please? I'm sick of this spec having more mana than me and being able to do so much more healing than me while pressing 2 buttons and munching on crayons. And then someone says, play it then. 1 day later, after him saying play it then, so February 10th goes by to February 11th, Meep posts a screenshot of being the rank 1 monk in America playing Fistweaver. 1 day later. I just thought that was like such a massive flex. Just such a massive flex. Like doesn't even take the time to reply. It's like, play it then. He's like, okay, here, I'll play it then, and just gets number 1. Yeah, just an absolute Giga Chad reply. Yeah, absolute Chad, man. Weird Nomer world teleporter trinket interaction.
Tomorrow I have work. So
okay, so this is a trinket. That's where could this device possibly take you? Oh, it's just a random teleport.
Yeah, it's pride, I think.
It's like a random teleport or something.
Unless you do one more attempt real quick. Brand's has friend sickness.
can't compare.
Fuck me, man.
What? You're in the middle of nowhere now, bro.
If anyone wants to organize a run,
wait, why does he have a what's his debuff? Blizzard? What is that debuff?
We'll be there. Fucking add me. I'm so down to come back any time of day.
GM freeze? What?
I bet we can find people. I'm super down tomorrow. I bet we can find something the last day.
What?
Selling everything.
Guys.
Fuck
me, man.
Selling everything.
Oh, right.
Guys, if anyone wants to organize.
So if they probably have something in place where if you somehow get here, it'll freeze you and teleport you back. That's crazy. The Whimsical World Warper Secret Island. Oh, that's really cool. I like how Blizzard's doing stuff like that. I hope that's not on an accident. I hope that's on purpose. That Blizzard just like teleports you to these zones. They give you these crazy buffs to teleport you around. Like, that's awesome.